Corruption has been a major canker to the development of the country. Although successive governments have indicated their resolve to nip this canker in the bud, much more needs to be done to win the fight. Recent reports from anti-corruption agencies continue to capture various forms of corrupt practices by officials, and this comes at a great cost to the nation. One of the values of a Christian is to uphold strong moral values, and the Christian community, with its huge following, fears it has failed to lead the fight against corruption. Speaking to Citi News at an all-ministers conference held at the Pentecost Convention Center, some participants who expressed worry about the situation indicated that churches must institute corruption mechanisms for members appointed to occupy positions by the state, adding that this will be a more radical catalyst for the fight against corruption. Chairman of the Church of Pentecost, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, believes church leaders are the best radical agents for the change rather than political leaders, and disagrees with the notion that Christians have failed in helping the country win the fight against this menace.
I can't say we are failing, but for Christianity, things would have been worse. So we are not failing, but we want to bring real transformation, that we all begin to do things right, refocus the church on righteousness, refocus the church on the transformation of nation, because the relevance of the church is how much it transforms nation. All this corruption and things are caused by human beings. Now, the church is about 70% Christians. And so if we go out there with righteousness, brother, we will transform this nation.
The founder and executive director of the Salt and Light Ministry, Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayi, instead wants Christians to be united regardless of their denominational backgrounds. She, however, believes time would bring to an end conflict within the Christian organizations.
When human beings retain their humanness instead of their new nature given by Christ, then they will behave like that. You see, but that is not what God is looking for. That's why there's a daily growth, And unity does not mean uniformity. It doesn't mean that. Otherwise, God will not make you a Ghanaian and make somebody else a Togolese and yet Christian and together. So that one, denominationalism is not the issue. It is that human character that is so central, that wants to have its own way. That is what leads people to quarrel, and inside the church, outside the church, amongst the church, But that day is coming when all these things will be minimized.